Hi everyone, welcome to the latest edition of Lipstick Love and Life. So, lately I've gotten more and more requests to do makeup tutorials. Today, while in Sephora, I met Val, who's a lovely, beautiful lady, and she said I should do some videos on makeup, just basics. So, I asked her, what's the first one I should do? And she said, brows. So, that's what I'm going to do. I've also gotten requests and text messages from friends and family asking what I do for my brows. So, tutorial number one, brow explosion. Here we go. So, this is my bare face. I have on no product, no makeup, nothing. I have cleansed and moisturized my face. So this is me Monday through Friday most days. I don't really wear makeup to work. I feel like it's important to give your face a break from makeup too. So this is what I look like most days. On the weekend I spruce it up. So start off with your bare face. Then what is the next step? You need to have some tools. So I have several tools that I'm going to explain first, and then I'll do the tutorial. So what do you need to have first? The first thing you need to have is a good shape and some good definition to your brow. Good shape and definition. So whether you wax them, tweeze them, thread them, you want to make sure that you start off with a good shape. Now, some of you may have overwaxed your brows in the past, or you're aging, so you don't have a full brow. That's okay. I'll give you some tips and tricks later on how to draw in a brow or make sure that you still have some definition. I prefer full brows. So my dad has the fullest eyebrows. I have to thank him for the eyebrows that I have. His eyebrows are so full. So I already started off with a very good natural shape and um, density of my brow hairs. So, you know, some of you don't have that. That's just fine. But this tutorial is going to focus on a full brow look. Okay, so what are the tools that you need to have after you wax? The first tool you need to have is a little like brush like this. You're going to use this to brush out your brow. Some of you may actually use a brow brush or brow comb, and that's just fine. Whatever it is you prefer to use that. This is just to give you some definition shape. Okay? After you use this, then I use a concealer. This is a True Conceal by CoverGirl. And so your concealer should be a shade or two lighter than you. And you use this to trace out the shape. And it keeps you from putting powder all over your face. So use this next. Then you need to make sure you have a great brush. So I use an angle brush. So make sure that you have a slanted angle brush. And this is what it looks like. You can get these. I like Target. So you can get these at Target. And Sonia Kushik, I'm pronouncing her name wrong, but she has a white angle brush and it's really, really good. So you can use that. Then I use a powder. So I have this kit here. Okay. It's called a Lizette, and it's an eyebrow makeup kit. So this kit was about $30, but it's gonna last me forever. And it's a mineral powder, so it's a healthy, powder to use. And when you open the kit, it comes with 6 different stencils. I'll talk more about the stencils later when we get to those ladies that may not have much hair. And it comes with this powder. This is a pretty big pot of powder, so it should last me a very, very long time. And on the bottom, it comes with this. It comes with a mirror and this little brush. This brush is used when you are using the stencils. I don't really use this at all because I get mine waxed. After you use the powder, then your last step, set your brows. You want to set them. So this is a brow sculpting gel that I got from Target or Walgreens or somewhere. They also sell this at Mac if you are a Mac lover. But I just use this because it was like $2.99 or something like that. Okay, so what am I going to do? Step one. So when you're doing your brows, you want to make sure you are going up and out. So after you wash your face, it's normally like a little, your hairs are like all randomly placed all over your face. So up and out is what you want to do. Up and out. Okay. Then you take your concealer and you trace on the shape that you want. So my shape is pretty well defined again because I get my eyebrows waxed. So you want to put this concealer on the top and on the bottom. Okay. The reason why you want to do this is because it kind of traps the powder. So you don't have powder like all on your forehead and things like that. And then when you go to put on your tinted moisturizer, your powder, or your foundation, whether it's liquid or whatever you do, then this will blend right in. Okay? Then I take my angle brush and fill my brows in. And you want to fill your brows in still going up and out. So we're still doing up and out, up and out. And being that I'm using this mineral powder, I really don't have to use that much powder. But for the purposes of this, I'm going to use a lot so you can kind of see. And then I like for my ends to be more like square. So I just take this flat end and I draw a little line and then I fill it in. Up and out, up and out. Same motion. Up and out. So that little square made them look a little, perfect. That's it. See the difference between my left eye and my right eye? Okay. Then I take the gel. Take the gel and I set it. Same motion. Same up and out motion. Up and out motion. And that's it. That's all you do. The end. Since I'm not going to finish on and do the next step, I'm just going to remove the concealer like with my finger. I normally would use a brush, but I'm not going to the next step. So, do you see the difference between my done eyebrow and my regular brow? All right. So, for you ladies who have overwaxed or plucked too much and you don't have much, hair, use one of these stencils that comes in the pack. So again, they're different shapes, if you can see the different shapes. Okay, and I would do the same exact thing, except I would place the stencil over my eye. So put the stencil there, and then use a pencil or a brush to fill it in. For this, I'm going kind of sloppily, but. And then in the end, you should have a perfect brow. Maybe for those of you who don't have much brow hair, it's not very full, I'll try to show you on another video. I hope you enjoyed the first installment of the Lipstick Love and Life tutorial, basic brow number 1. Have a great night. Mwah!